Devin Harper very well could have been the steal for the Cowboys in this last year's draft. And I'll give you my 3 reasons why he is an absolute steal for the Cowboys. Devin Harper, 6th-round draft pick out of Oklahoma State University, played tremendous during this preseason. This is a guy who had 7 tackles last week versus the Seahawks, 8 tackles the week prior versus the Chargers. This guy has been a practice solid player. And he's made tackles and made plays during camp. He's made tackles, he's made plays. Also in these preseason
he needs some milk
to really be a contributor and to really push LVE tremendously this coming season with his youth, his athleticism, his intelligence, and also his physicality. Now, Devin Harper benefits tremendously from the years he had at Oklahoma State because he ended up spending 5 years there. And so he had a chance for his body to mature and for everything to fall into place, which made him more of a ready player when he came into the league. He's 24 years old. Most guys come into the league when they're 22, 21 years old. He actually has had an extra few years to mature and fully get into his man body. So that's number 1, maturity. He also has a son, so he's playing for a greater purpose than just himself. He's playing for his family. He's playing for his legacy. And I'm telling you how he's come out in these several weeks in training camp and also in these preseason games. It actually shows. Number 2, this guy is a guy that had tremendous game experience. And so he's a smart, savvy player. And it shows. The plays that he makes underneath, closing, shedding blocks, making tackles, reading and diagnosing plays, moving extremely well in space. These are all the things that you want to see and all the little details that you want to see your middle and or slash outside linebacker be able to make. All right. So the 3rd reason, and I'll give it to you, is that the man has range. All right. He ran a 4.40 coming out of Oklahoma State University and also bench press 21 times 225. So he's fast enough to make plays going east and west. But the thing that I like that's in addition to his range is that when you watch him play, in my opinion, he has really good anticipation. So look for Devin Harper to be fantastic for the Cowboys this coming year and to really be a cog and really to be a piece in that defense that really can stabilize the middle of that defense and let you move Micah Parsons around all over the freaking field. And him and if Jabril Cox can continue to be on the trajectory that he showed, all right, a couple weeks back and continue to make improvements and read the defense, oh man, this thing is going to be tremendously fun to watch. And the Cowboys are going to have a lot of fun really shutting down a lot of offenses, because what we do know about this defense is that these guys are long, these guys are lean for the most part, except for your interior guys, and that there is a prototype, long, lean, athletic, able to play multiple positions, and guys that have pretty good ball skills. And so you see that up and down the front, from the secondary to the linebackers and to even especially the edge end player positions in particular. You notice and you see that same pattern of that same type of player. So look for Devin Harper to have a big immediate impact. Look for him to steal reps from LVE. Look for him to also be a 2 to possibly, depending upon his trajectory, and I would give him to the second half of this season to do this. If he continues to show and be very productive, look for him to be a 2 to 3 down type player. A 2 to 3 down type player, because he's shown that he's good in space. He can cover backs out of the backfield, and he very well may be able to cover some of these more talented tight ends up the seam, okay, in a cover 2 type scheme. So Devin Harper, that was an absolute steal that the Cowboys got in this year's draft in the 6th round. Great job, Will McClay and the scouting department, on landing this guy. This guy is going to come in and help this team immediately this year and actually be able to do a lot of good things, in my opinion, in years to come. Really shoring up the piece that wasn't really as good as it needed to be last year and making it a lot stronger in that linebacker room. So listen, guys, let me know what you think about Harper. Let me know what you think about the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Boss Cowboy Sports. You can follow me on Twitter, the OC100. Follow Boss Cowboy Sports on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And until next time, see you.